Oh yeah, put your phone on vibrate, please.
Oh, phone. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, my thing.
Cause my hoes be calling. Go ahead.
Oh boy, they loyal.
We finna do it for the 99 and the
For
2000s.
the taking over for the 99 and the 2000s. Okay.
Welcome to another edition of Bro Talk, guys. Where the hell's my bottom third? I've been on this thing for 20 minutes. That's only put the bottom third. My name is Jay Urban. I'm kicking it in the driver's seat as usual. I'm about to kick it over to my main man, Dex. What's going on, sir?
Dexter One reporting live for duty
With the official Bro Talk Live
Lord,
shirt.
with the
Queen.
With our faces
official
X'd out.
Bro Talk Live shirt.
Oh, cool.
Congratulations. Ty, how are you, sir?
Chilling. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Great to see you again.
You too.
I'm glad you were able to make it on time this afternoon.
I'm on time every week. We can't start without me.
That's right. Boniface, how are you, sir?
I'm here. You know, I'm just trying to figure out why that stunt queen over there got a shirt and didn't tell any of us that he has a
Ooh.
shirt.
Yeah, he ordered it without telling us, right? That was shitty. And our special guest this week is none other than the sensational Shug Avery. And you see her online. She also got this website called The High Society. She's on there as well. And she has Instagram, Twitter. She's basically the social media queen. What's going on, Shug?
Hello, my name is Fantasia, and I just want to thank everybody for supporting my music and everything that I decide to do with life.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Dead.
Hey.
A damn mess. This show's going to be crazy as hell. Let's say hi to the receipt cam, everyone.
Hey, Receipt Kane.
Hey.
This episode's in conjunction with the Hive Society. Tell us a little bit about the Hive Society, Shug, this website that you're on, this movement that you're pushing.
The Hive Society, it is a group that I am actually a part of. I do kind of my opinion piece where I get to sit there and rant and say all the shit that can't nobody stop me from saying. It's ran by a good friend of mine named Adrian Edmonds, and he is just dope. He had a vision for this and put it together. It's also a lot of great writers and contributors, photographers, the whole 9 yards. And what we do is we just push the underground scene in hip-hop, music, art, anything in general. We do a lot of community work, volunteer work. And so what I do is I just talk shit while everybody else is all intelligent. And I'm the one, everybody else is all intelligent. I'm the one who says stuff in my post like, this is fucking amazing. While everybody else is using words like the philanthropic efforts of the world, I'm like, this is fucking awesome. And so yeah, so I do that, and I put my posts up probably every week. I do a weekly post they put up there, and you can Google it. Just type in hashtag Shug Says, and all the posts will come up. And you have to check out the site, and it's great writers, great people. It's fucking awesome.
And the last one you put up was pretty hilarious too. It's called "You Hit Like a
Bitch."
That's right. That's what you said.
And it's just basically just me, just you know what? Because people get all, oh, I lost my man, or my cat died, or I don't know how I'm gonna do this. And, they let life take the life out of them, and so it's just basically me telling people, hey, you need to grow a set of balls and look at life in the face, and you hit like a bitch and keep going. Because if we're at this age now of like the 21 to 26 or whatever, and you let some shit knock you out, you are going to be miserable for the rest of your life because shit happens. So, but that's pretty much it. I mean, I say nice stuff to people too, but I like the word bitch and fuck and cunt and any way that I can possibly make the genitalia even more disgusting verbally, I'm here for it. All here for it. Like queef, love that word. I'm just here for, pussy farts.
Oh, good. Here we go. Let's start the damn show. Receipt cam.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
That might be the best intro we've ever had to the damn show.
Yeah.
All right, Receipt cam. First thing we're talking about today, surprise, surprise, is the whole Solange thing.
Woo!
You guys heard about what happened with Solange?
Yeah.
We can't not hear about that.
Exactly.
Not
That's what I thought.
Solange, but Beyonce's sister.
Yeah, whoever she is.
I just think that I don't know how I feel about it because
Let's talk about it real quick. Hold on. If you guys haven't seen the video, you can go on TMZ. If you haven't seen the video, I don't know what rock you've been living under, first of all.
Okay.
But they were in the elevator. As you can see here, Solange towards the back. You can see Jay-Z coming in with his hand already like, chill out. I know it's about to go down, but chill out. Solange, as you can see, goes over to Jay-Z, basically starts swinging, kicking. I actually counted the time she kicked. She kicked him about 4 times. Julius had to hold her back a couple of times. Then on the way out of the elevator, she decided to, swing on her one more time. Beyonce came back in, and this is a really good picture right here. Jay-Z pointing his hand to his head, basically calling him crazy. And this is what they look like after they actually got out of the elevator. Solange, a little pissed, Beyonce with that pretty hurt face on, and Jay-Z looking like, what the hell just happened here?
Cite your sources.
Yeah, sorry, I'll cite my sources. The hotel called The Standard provided the following statement to the Griot, saying, "We are shocked and disappointed that there was a clear breach of our security system and the confidentiality that we count on providing our guests. We are investigating with the utmost urgency the circumstances surrounding the situation, and as our customary practice, will discipline and prosecute the individuals involved."
Come on here, I'm here for it.
To our fullest
I'm
capacity.
So scared.
So first part of this question, guys, how shocked were you, scale of 1 to 10, when you saw this story break?
Not shocked at all.
Go ahead, Shug. Scale of 1 to 10, were you shocked? No?
0.
Why weren't you shocked?
Cause they from 3rd Ward. I live in Houston. I know them bitches from 3rd Ward. I'm not shocked. Okay, first of all, but the only thing that I was shocked about is Solange's dress. Who let her wear that? And how the hell did she afford a ticket to the Met Gala? That's $25,000 ticket. You ain't even sold 25,000 copies of your last album. So how are you affording to get to the Met Gala? Did Blue Ivy not want to go? Like, I don't understand.
Oh my goodness.
And whoever put the look at what. She looked like a lost supreme. Like, I just can't. I wasn't shocked. They from 3rd Ward, okay? They can classy up. Oh, I'm in Gavinci. Oh, I'm wearing Bisu Bisu. Oh, but these bitches still eat fried chicken and boudin in the parking lot. I was not surprised. Sorry.
Boniface, were you surprised, scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I was like a 13. Like, I was like shocked and appalled.
Oh.
Not because, I knew that they were 3rd Ward ghetto hood rats, but the fact that Solange looked like a frumpy mop. Like, what? Like, look at her. She looks like a little poodle. Like, she looks like a puppy. And Jay-Z's looking like, oh, this bitch. Yeah. And then Beyonce's just like, hashtag pretty still hurts. Like, girl, what? She like this looks like the beginning of EXO. Houston, obviously a malfunction. Like, there's an obvious malfunction happening here. She's just still smiling like, unbothered, still pretty.
And Jay-Z walking out there like he found his 100th problem.
Okay.
Exactly.
But like Will said, like, I was extremely shocked by this whole situation. I was more shocked by like the overall reaction of like the public, like, because people like love Jay-Z. And I was really shocked to see so many people like go in on them the way they did, and so continue today, like still like going in on the two of them. I mean, there's a bigger issue, I think. But Jason, you have more with the story?
Yeah, Todd, scale of 1 to 10 quickly.
Yeah, actually, I was pretty shocked. You don't hear much from them from their personal lives, so it was weird to see like them all ghetto like that fighting, and Beyonce's reaction, like to seem like she was completely unharmed by the whole thing. It's kind of funny, but yeah, it was pretty.
That's what the hell she got Julius for. What the hell she gonna do? Jump in?
You're right. Especially when
some of the rumors have started to spread as to why this all went down. Some people said she was crazy. Talking about how she left her tour. They said she's had bipolar disorder, and she's reportedly controlled this mood disorder with medications over the years. But she made this quote during her last tour: "I really had to make this best decision for my mental/physical health and provide some stability for my family." So that's why she got rid of her last tour, or she got off her last tour. This other rumor says that Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce with Claudia Schlein, which is this Caucasian lady right here, this model. You guys maybe believe that one. The next one is that Solange is jealous of Beyonce. Solange has denied, of course, that she's been jealous. Saying that she's kept out of the spotlight by choice and she doesn't want to be a mainstream artist. The next rumor is that Solange attacked Jay-Z because she was defending Beyonce for some reason, and she felt like Beyonce couldn't defend herself, so she would go up and defend Beyonce for her. Another rumor said that.
Oh Lord.
This next one says Solange invited friends. This is the one that came out today. Solange actually invited friends to the Met Gala after party, but then when they couldn't get in, the friends decided to name drop Jay-Z. Jay-Z then found out about it and snapped at Solange saying, quote, "Don't use my name." And that's what they say started the whole thing. Also, guys, which one of these rumors do you think is the most conceivable as to why Solange reacted the way that she did? Shug, what you think?
I'm torn between the mental health. No, I just think it's mental health. Because before they were all big or whatever, a lot of people in Houston, as far as the black community goes, they know that Solange has always been the little sister, but she's kind of like, I'm Beyonce little sister, whoop, we got money, you mad. And so, I could see that. As far as the whole putting hands on Beyonce, I think Beyonce may be classy, but I don't think she's just going to be letting some Joe Camel just beat on her. No shade with the Joe Camel, but I just don't think she's...
I caught it.
No shade, but I would lean more towards the mental health, if anything. I don't think she's jealous because, let's be honest, Solange has wrote a lot of stuff for Beyonce that we love.
Right, and that was I definitely agree with you. I think it's the whole mental health thing, just because, the way that she was acting was just, what I think happened, I think Jay-Z called her crazy on the low, and he called her crazy one too many times, and you know how crazy people get when people call them crazy, like they go the hell off. Yeah, I'll show you crazy. Exactly. And I feel like she went the hell off and started beating the hell out of Jay-Z, and basically that's what I think what happened. And I want to know why the hell did the elevator take so long to get where the hell it was going? That was like a 5-minute up.
They said that the bodyguard stopped the elevator so that they can fight in the elevator, so that they can fight in peace and not.
That's a real bodyguard.
Because imagine like they're going through the elevator, other people are stopping, like, and then it opens and you see them getting it in, like you're like, okay, I'll wait for the next one, like, of course.
Yeah, they say that you watch close, you can see the bodyguard press the stop button.
First off, nobody's watching for the bodyguard. I'm watching to see when Solange threw that purse at Jay-Z's face, and then when she kicked him, which by the way is the point where Beyonce should have stepped in. Like, first off, that leg is not only hitting him, but you didn't cross that leg and you didn't hit me too. Like, this is where you stop.
Yeah.
Secondly, I'm not condoning any type of violence or anything like that, but I've been hearing rumors that she spit on him. If she spit on him,
no.
If she spit on him, I think.
Catch me, Father, catch me.
Yeah, I think we'll just leave it there. She shouldn't have spit on him.
But keep in mind, this is still your sister-in-law. So
yeah, this is still your sister.
Wait a minute. Can we just say that if anybody spits, well, first of all, spit is your bodily fluid used to break down food. That means spit is an acid. You spitting your bodily acids on me. If she spits on that 63-year-old man, she not only needs her ass whooped, but she needs her ass thoroughly whooped. Because, I don't care how mad you get at somebody. When you spit on somebody, you are welcomely saying, Spartacus. It is time. It is time. No, time. It is what
Oh, goodness. Let's keep it moving, because we ain't getting no damn way with this one.
She spit on him.
Oh, another reason why I think she's crazy is because Beyonce was looking like she'd been here before. Like, she wasn't surprised by any of it.
Yeah, that's true. Her lack of reaction might be due to the fact that she's quite used to Solange going off.
Or because she's a robot. Beyonce is a robot.
She also knows she's in the elevator. Like, she's not stupid. She's in an elevator. Like,
she was probably in the elevator like, oh, here we go with this heifer. I told you leave this trip at home. No.
Y'all can play if y'all want to. Beyonce is a robot. Did you notice during that whole fight, her hands did not even move? Beyonce walked outside.
She picked up that dress. Yes, she did. She picked up that.
But we all have that ghetto friend or that sibling or cousin that we know when we take them somewhere they go off. Like, you're not gonna be like, I'm all shocked and appalled. You'll be like, oh, here we go. Like, you won't even. Sometimes you don't. Like, I have people in my family when they start going off, I really don't react. It's like, oh, here we go.
At all. Listen,
like, it is what it is.
if you in the elevator and Chun-Li is kicking at you like she was kicking, do you think I'm gonna do something? I'm gonna stand right there just like she did and just like look around like
Fade to black.
Shit, she got bodyguards. She ain't gotta worry about Solange.
Okay.
You let one of your $5 million, well, you let one of your 10,000 brothers or sisters swing at me and you not do something, then me and you gonna have a problem. But that's all. That's all I'll say about that.
we can have that problem. I'm gonna stand right there.
Some people.
I just think that you got to look at it from both sides because one, had Solange jumped in and went on Jay-Z, then she would have had problems at home. Had she jumped in and went on Solange, then they would have
Exactly. She would have had problems in her
Tina.
mama house.
So,
Exactly.
So either way, because if Mama Tina would have had to get up from that Botox chair and correct them, she would have been mad as shit. So what y'all need to realize is Beyonce just sat there and was like, why did God give me these talents? Why do I have all these kids?
No, she was probably thinking, why did God give me this sister?
No, because I don't want to talk about
Some
it.
celebrities decided to speak on this whole thing. Kevin Hart posted a lot of memes and stuff like that. This one saying Chris Brown sitting in jail like, I wish Solange would try me like that. And this one with the hashtag what Jay-Z said to Solange. Solange said, you think I'll ever be as talented as my sister? Jay-Z made this face, and that's basically what sparked it all up.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
And another one from Kevin. I'm just going to pick the best three I saw. Talking to Chris Brown, saying Solange is on the 6th floor, room 229. Chris saying, I got this. They shaking hands and peace out.
Funny.
50 Cent, if you haven't seen this, 50 Cent decided to do a play-by-play, basically with his own commentary as to what was happening, basically with being the voice of Solange and Jay-Z, and that was pretty funny as well. And Dame Dash posted this picture on Instagram shortly after the news of this elevator fight came out, basically saying on the caption, Solange, I'm actually so impressed with her independent spirit. She seems like a fighter. I think he used that word fighter for a reason at the whole Jay-Z situation. Marlon Wayans did something as well, but he deleted it shortly thereafter. But his was basically saying this is how hoes get when you have money or something like that. So, guys, do you think any of these comments were crossing the line?
Yes.
Everything with Chris Brown and domestic abuse crossed the line, absolutely.
I think the one that really crossed the line was that Marlon Wayans one. That's how you get when you have money. You're performing in laundromats. What money do you have?
Oh, shade.
The first hit she's had in years was on Jay-Z.
I think the Chris Brown one, like Dex said, I think it was crossing the line a little bit, just because I don't think domestic violence is something to make fun of, and I don't think men hitting women is something to make fun of. Not to take light out of the situation, but I think when you're somebody like Kevin Hart, I think you're super big, so I think you should just be a little more responsible with poking fun at women getting beat.
Okay, Dexter, I see you. I see you, Dex.
I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence because I feel like with comedians, that's kind of their job is to make light of serious situations. Because if you look at all comedy, period, from back then to now, a lot of the stuff that the comedians talk about, they're actually painful situations, like things that shouldn't be made fun of, but they are. So I kind of think that
I understand it, but
get that leeway.
But if
we're gonna talk about the whole Chris Brown thing, first of all,
but you have to be a comedian to get that leeway.
I don't know. I just think it is. You know what? Help me, Holy Ghost. Oh, Baptist spirit.
But I mean, if they have, most comedians use mnemonic devices, and there was nothing to bring it back. So I get that. It's
touch and go. I feel like it's either funny or it's not. All of who looks at it. Me, I have a very warped sense of humor. So a lot of the memes that I've seen, especially there was one meme where it had Solange with the short haircut with Orlando.
Yeah, Orlando Jordan.
And it was like Jay-Z sent her a picture of this. I hollered. I screamed and fell on the floor. I thought it was fucking hilarious. But, I mean, it all depends. The thing is, I don't think we'll ever really know the truth because this just happens to be a private matter that became public, and I'm pretty sure everybody's lawyers involved are writing some type of documentation to get that shit sewn up. So
I mean, Beyonce dropped the CD and her mom didn't even know about it. So you know you're not gonna find any information about this situation. So we could just move on from Beyonce and just look at her at the Knicks game because that's the only attention we're getting from her.
Okay.
Any other comments on the Solange situation?
No,
are they going to make a Street Fighter 4 with her in it?
Shut up. I can't take you.
No.
Let's move it on to Willow, Lil Willow.
No.
You want to talk about Lil Willow?
No.
If you guys haven't seen this picture, Willow Smith in the bed with a good friend, a fellow, I think Nickelodeon star, something
Can
like
we
that.
show this?
Is this child porn? Are we going to jail?
He's on Disney Channel.
They're fully clothed. And he was on Disney Channel. He's unemployed right now.
Here we go.
I can see his breast.
Oh, sorry. We didn't keep up with his career.
This picture made a whole lot of news when it first came out, just because, like we said, it looks like a quote-unquote child porn. They confronted Jada Smith about it when she was getting out of the car at LAX. She hit the quote, "Here's the deal. There was nothing sexual about that picture or that situation. You guys are projecting your trash as covert pedophiles." And so you think this picture was offensive? Was it over the line? Should it be accepted? Or is it just kids, having fun? What you think?
I know better not near one of my kids have fun like this on the social media. That's what I know. Ain't no way you just having fun. She got her life messed up because a little boy dressing like a little girl and her little girl dressing like a little boy. That's first and foremost. So they already got some issues. And apparently they like swinging and carrying on. They need the help of the Almighty. That's what I can say.
Oh, geez.
What's funny is I read up on some of Will Smith's comments about his parenting style, where basically his kids can do whatever they want to do as long as they can explain to him why they're right. I guess that's how you raise kids when you have money. But this whole thing, like this guy's 20 years old, the girl's 13. They're lying in bed together. He has his shirt off. I mean, you can say we're projecting what we want. It's just not. It's simply not appropriate. Doesn't matter how close they are.
Who is filling this cup with this ice? Like,
I'm sorry. We got something going on. Don't worry about who getting ice. Don't worry about who getting thirsty. Okay? Go ahead, boo. You get you some ice. Okay? It's hot.
I mean, I do think
it's hot in Texas. You get you some ice.
I wasn't done. I was just like, I was trying to talk over the noise. I was like, wait, what is that?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like I was saying, look, if this is my daughter, I would have a problem with it. They don't have a problem with it. Whatever. I don't necessarily think that the Smith family should be upset that people think this is not appropriate, though. It's really not.
Dex, what you think?
I do think it is up to the family. I mean, I think that they have to respect and understand that most people would have an issue with a 13-year-old laying in bed with a shirtless 20-year-old. I mean, you have to understand why people will have an issue with that. But you also do have to take into consideration what Jada Pinkett said. I'm sure she's had a conversation with her daughter about this situation, and it really is up to the child to say, like Ty said, with their parenting style, it is really up to that child to just be like, this is why I was doing X, Y, Z. I'm pretty sure Jada probably has an issue with it, but publicly, I don't think she wants to come at her daughter and defame her daughter or whatever, and chastise her daughter to the public. But I think in a private conversation, I think she probably reamed her in and said, "Look, I don't want to see you in pictures with that guy like that again."
The Bible tells us that there's a way that
speak God, speak God.
Come on, there's a way that seemeth right to man, but the end of the ways thereof are destruction. See, they think this is right, just letting their children go any old kind of way. See, if you love your child, you would chastise your child. There's no chastisement going on in this home. These people are letting their kids do whatever and anything.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. I just felt that down on the inside, and I had
kielbasa sausage. Yes, God.
Shug, if your kid was in the bed.
First of all, let's stop. Let's stop right there. My child shall not. And we gonna stop right there. We are going to
Period.
stop right there. My child shall not. We gonna stop. No.
All right. Time for best of the rest. Um, in other news, other Smith news, Jayden was in the bed with Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian's little sister.
Wait. He was in bed with a girl?
Can you stop?
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all shady.
Shade.
Shady.
Is that an overcast? Shade.
He was photoed in the bed in a photo similar to his sister Willow. Guys, is this more inappropriate? Is it better? I mean, they're only 1 year apart, so is this better?
First of all, okay, what we need to realize is the kids now are not like when we were kids. Like, they got technology, everything that they need to know about sex and want to know about sex, they can Google it, literally. So, I mean, wait, first of all, how old is Jayden? Ain't he like 12, 13?
15.
15 and she's 16?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not my children. I'm just saying that had Jayden be my son or Kylie Minogue was my daughter, I would hit both them bitches in the throat. Just straight in the jugular one time. Because I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it because at one hand, I can't tell you nothing because you're not my child. As long as you're having safe sex, do you. But on the other hand, I'm like, I think we should keep kids as long as possible.
That's
and
right.
let them be adults when it's time for them to be adults. But
Yeah,
hey, what do I know? I just eat chocolate.
I'm going to play off that statement, making kids. I mean, it's not quite as inappropriate just because I guess there's no age difference, no huge age difference. But at the same time, these are still kids. Like, why would they think that it's okay to be on social media in bed together?
Well, she's a Kardashian, so.
But he still ain't got no clothes on. Like in both.
But I mean, it's not appropriate.
Have no clothes on.
Right, it's not appropriate. These are minors. At the end of the day,
your parents make millions. Why don't you have on a shirt?
I mean, well, it's not nudity if guys take off their shirt.
Nudity. It's nudity. I see his
not
breast.
nudity. You can legally walk around the street without a shirt on.
I see his breast.
Like every day, kids do this stuff every day, and that's not anything to be surprised over. But
It's
to put it
nasty.
on social media, to put it out there for people to see is a whole other thing. Like, if you're going to be doing that, do that privately. You know what I'm saying? Don't put it out there for everybody to see. Like, for what?
Yeah, that's a problem.
All right, moving on. Donald Sterling, a.k.a. this ashy-ass raisin, he said Magic Johnson should be, quote, ashamed of himself for having HIV. This is what he said on Anderson Cooper.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Quote, what has he done? Can you tell me, Big Magic Johnson, what has he done? He got AIDS. Did he do any business? Did he help anybody in South LA? I think he should go into the background. And what does he do for black people? He hasn't done anything. Here's a man, I don't know if I should say this, he acts so holy. He made love with every girl in every city in America, and he had I went to my synagogue and I prayed for him. I hope he could live and be well. I didn't criticize him. I could have. Is he example for children? Because he has money, he's able to treat himself. But Magic Johnson is irrelevant in this thing. He didn't do anything harmful to anybody, and I respect him. I admire everything he does. I'd like to help even more if he would offer me an opportunity to help. I like to help opportunities. So that's part of the quote that he said to Anderson Cooper.
What the fuck was that? Bitch, what?
This man is really
Psychotic.
off his rocker. Like,
Listen, I was watching that thing when he said when he had those AIDS.
When he had
bad, you hear me? He said when he had those AIDS, I went to my synagogue and I prayed for him. What?
I just want to know. First of all, let me say this. My degree is in public relations. He is a publicist nightmare. I can literally see Olivia Pope or whoever it is that is on his team just sitting there like, please shut the fuck up. Please shut. Oh, he said AIDS. He said AIDS.
Those AIDS.
He had some really valid points. Like, a lot of what he said had really, really had a lot of substance to it. When black people get famous, they don't help their people. Jews got rich from Hitler. they done went and helped all the other Jews. All the Jews got money for the rest of their life. The Italians, when they came on over here, they got the money. These Chinese folks, they coming on over here getting the money. What do we do? Go to Africa and open up a daggone school.
But wait, my thing is this, because that's a double-edged sword for me, because I've had the same argument with people who felt like Dr. Dre was wrong for giving money to USC instead of giving money to the HBCUs. Like, you got to realize the African American community, we got like this crab in a bucket mentality off the muscle. So, of course, if I'm growing up and I'm trying to do it, and throughout all my life, all I had was people who look like me tell me I'm not going to be shit, I'm not finna turn around and help you. You just told me I wasn't going to be shit. I hope you rot in dog shit. That's just me personally.
I think.
But, I mean, this whole... First of all, I think we're giving this Donald Sterling character too much attention. He literally has about 45 days left on Earth. Literally about 45 days left. And so I don't understand as to why this is going on. And then Magic Johnson has several businesses in which he employs black people. Boom.
But he hasn't done, I see what he was saying though, he hasn't done anything directly for black, like he has opened up a business and he just like served everybody. Donald Sterling or like the other Jews or like whomever, they'll be like, hey, all you Jews, all right, come over here with me. I'm a Jew and y'all need jobs. I got jobs for y'all. We'll be like, oh no, just go ahead and fill out the application and we'll see.
Okay, so
and I understand why, but
when I originally heard that Anderson Cooper was doing this, my initial reaction was, like Shug said, like, why are we interviewing Donald Sterling? Like, what exactly are you looking to get out of this interview? Are you looking for an apology? Are you looking more, like, are you looking to sensationalize the story? And to be honest with you, that's what I got out of it. I didn't like run with the whole Magic Johnson thing. That was just the sensational piece that they needed to keep this story going on in a loop. Honestly, the Donald Sterling situation is dead. When they said like, look, you're out of the NBA, it's done, we want to force you out, that was the end of it. The fact that we're still interviewing him and talking about him and bringing him around it's really insulting, to be honest with you, because it's like you're parading around and you're giving the villain like the victory lap, like you're giving him the attention that he does not need or deserve. And furthermore, like, a lot of people do say, like, oh, you know, black people don't do this, that, and the third. And what I found really interesting, it was terrible on Anderson Cooper's part, he doesn't know what Magic Johnson did, and he doesn't know his accomplishments. And a lot of us don't know what people do for the community. So I think if we take some time back and we would look at that, we would know. Like, for instance, Kanye West started Doctors Without Borders. Rihanna recently just donated $25,000 to Los Angeles students. Ashanti and Denzel Washington consistently work with the Boys and Girls Club in New York City. There's so many things that people are doing. They're always donating money, but we're quick to have that crab in a bucket mentality where even when they are doing something, we don't even notice it or say anything about it if they're not putting it on their Twitter and putting it on their Instagram. I mean, we really need to take a step back and just like see, like, look at ourselves, see what we're doing to help out our communities before we can like put it on the celebrities and say like, well, why aren't you doing X, Y, Z? Donald Sterling was wrong when he said that. If people did their research, they would know that he was wrong when he said that.
No, he was not wrong. I mean, listen, I'm playing the devil's advocate because I don't feel like if I work hard for anything, I don't feel like it's my obligation to share it with anybody. That's how I feel personally. However, he had a point. Like, I mean, so he set up foundations that could be written off on his taxes so that he could get the money back. That's nothing. Everybody does that. The only way to get money is to spend the money. So, I mean, listen. When he had those AIDS, I went to my synagogue.
I don't think that you can just.
I mean, we can make a joke with it, but I mean, I'm just okay. We can move on.
I mean, I don't think we can all just sit here and say like what he has done, what he hasn't done. We don't necessarily know, and like Boniface, like you alluded to, a lot of people don't put on display, or Dexter, like you alluded to, don't put on display what they actually do. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. Let's move on. Sherry Shepherd, The View co-host, she is getting divorced from her husband, and the husband wants custody of an unborn child, but Sherry's not pregnant. The unborn child is going to be born through a surrogate, but Lamar wants the baby. According to Lamar's legal documents, he wants full legal and physical custody of the unborn child and wants Sherry to only have visitation rights. Now, Lamar is being represented by Mark Kaplan, who represented K-Fed, Kevin Federline, during his divorce with Britney Spears, in which K-Fed got the babies and Britney Spears had to pay him child support. So that's what Lamar looks like he wants to do. Guys, do you think this is going to work, and is it a dirty move by Lamar to try to pull this?
Let me start.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead, because I need to wrap my mind around this. Go ahead.
Let me start really quick with like, I do like Sherry Shepherd, and I can identify, like, I can relate to her in some way. I mean, like, every week she carries The View. So, and like every week I carry.
Stop it.
Never mind.
Two big
no, honestly,
big black ghetto loud women. That's
what is interesting with this story is I can't sympathize with Sherry Shepherd. One, she dated Lamar Sally for a year before they got married. In a year's time, Sherry, you didn't know that this man did a job. Secondly, this man knows, everybody knows that Sherry Shepherd is trying very hard to lose weight. This man proposed to you by putting the ring inside of a bowl of M&Ms. Sherry, he was out to get you from the beginning. Like, he doesn't respect you, and he has something against you. And lastly, why on earth would you have a child with a man who's not even helping you taking care of your current child? Like, I love Sherry Shepherd to death, but honestly, like, you really got to get it together. Take a little time and stop enjoying The View and start getting your life in order, miss.
Holy shit.
Drag the mess out.
he really just drank her from the blood of the lamb.
He went for the dirt. You.
Goodness.
Ain't nothing for us to say.
Wait, somebody. Wait, no, okay. In regards to this whole situation, first of all, this is not going to truly work because any court, any state, or whatever, you have to be able to prove that this woman is an unfit mother, period. For a judge to take a child away from a mother, especially that young, like you wanted from it to go to uterus juice straight to the papa's hands, I don't think so. Like, it's not going to happen that quick. So he has to come up with a better.
But is it the same if that's
than,
not if that's not her baby though? Like, she's not giving birth to it. Does that still hold true? I mean, don't they have equal claim to the baby?
Wait, what?
Don't they have equal claim to the baby? I mean, Sherry's not having the baby. It's a surrogate.
Well, no, they really don't have equal claim to it because this man doesn't even have a job. So how are you going to support the baby?
Good point. But we got to realize Sherry Shepherd, she's not the sharpest cookie in the jar.
Not by far.
And I messed that up on purpose because that's how
Clearly.
she is. In certain things that she says and her standpoints, especially with her standpoints on abortion, women's rights, all of that, and gays, and she does a lot of this, but it doesn't go through her mind, and she doesn't think about the things she says.
She had enough sense to get her a job, though.
Yes, true. And you know what? To be honest with you, I don't really watch The View, and I don't really care for Sherry Shepherd. I'd rather pick my nose with like a screwdriver than talk about Sherry Shepherd. So yeah, I'm done on that.
Damn screwdriver. Ty, if you had a baby, a surrogate, would you try to take it? If you was married to Sherry Shepherd?
I would want a part of the baby's life. I don't think that I'm going to shut the woman out, especially if I don't have a job. I think that this whole thing sounds very ridiculous. Now, I don't know any of these people, so I can't really say whether or not she's crazy or she's unfit, or if he's crazy or he's unfit. I don't know, but I know the whole thing sounds crazy. Whenever you're trying to completely shut one parent out of a child's life, like, there needs to be some really, really big circumstance around that, and I just don't think that he has the evidence to prove that she doesn't deserve to be around the kid at all. That's just like
Agreed.
All right, moving on. Last but not least, Dr. Dre is the first billionaire in hip hop. If you guys haven't heard, you must have been living under a rock. He sold his Beats by Dre company, along with Jimmy Iovine, to Apple for $3.2 billion. He owns 25% of Beats, so he'll make about $800 million. But he won't be a quote-unquote millionaire, a billionaire, I should say, because he'll only have about $800 million left in the bank after taxes. So, guys, still a major achievement. How proud of you of Dr. Dre? Do you think Diddy and Jay-Z are salty, or are they just going to,
Well, first of all, he's not a billionaire. That's not a billionaire.
Not quite, but almost.
No. There's no. No. Words have meanings. Words mean things.
Mean things.
Okay. Millionaire is what he is. He is an extreme millionaire. He's a very obese millionaire. He is not a billionaire.
Obese?
He's not a billionaire. Billion means you have at least $1 billion after taxes. He is a millionaire, so you are still with the rest of them.
With the rest of them.
With the rest of them.
Like
In that club that nobody wants to be a part of.
I mean, granted, this is a great achievement. I am happy for you. But you're not going to get $1 billion after taxes and then truly be the first billionaire. No. You still a heavyweight millionaire, homie.
Heavyweight millionaire. I like that.
I think it's safe to say everybody's extremely excited for from Dr. Dre. I think I want to give a seat out really early to Tyrese for posting the video, like excited about it. Like that was unnecessary. And also, I think this just further confirms that we're never gonna get a Detox album by Dr. Dre.
Ever in life.
Yeah, that's dead. That's definitely dead.
Dead.
That's like just about as dead as Keisha Cole's music career. But let's move on.
Keisha Cole slow. These niggas ain't loyal.
Time for Q&A. This is a part of the show where viewers ask us questions and we give answers. So you guys ready?
All right. Yes.
This first one is from our friend over at bloganista.com. She posted this on her Instagram page. Discussion: could you ever be friends with someone you got into a physical fight with? Talking about basically that Beyonce, Solange, Jay-Z triangle. So guys, do you think if you got in a fight with one of your friends, could you ever be, like a physical fight, could you ever be friends with them again? Ty, what do you think?
It honestly depends on who it is and whether or not I won.
Absolutely. I'm with you there. Like, if I win, maybe.
Like, if we had a little altercation and I beat your ass, and I'm just like, shake your hand and we'll become best friends again. But if, like, you trash me, I don't know. We might have to fight again first to see where we stand. I don't know. So, but honestly, though, I could, though, because then people have altercations, people have issues, things like that, and sometimes it has to go down. Sometimes people become the strongest friends after they get in an altercation, so I definitely would. All jokes aside.
Someone else grab it.
No, you put your hands up. You put your hands on me. Our friendship is done. There's never a situation where we can argue and whatnot, and you think you're finna come up and punch me, because the next time we're out to dinner or something like that, and I'm like, oh, I think you might have ordered that, so you might pay for that. I have to be worried that you're gonna, across the table, your fist is coming. Absolutely not. Yes, I mean, people who are violent people do not deserve friends.
Really?
They definitely won't be friends with me.
If I can recall, there was a time you got inebriated and you put your hands on me, and I didn't do it.
You sure did.
And I didn't do anything.
We really asked William.
And now now we have to get into this conversation. Like we're okay. We'll move on. Never mind. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm uncomfortable.
We are not friends. I forgot. There are plenty of people with whom I've gotten into fights, and because I won, I mean, I'm still their friends. Some of my own brothers and sisters I've gotten into fights with, and I beat them to dear life, and we're great. Now, if you beat me, then we, like Ty said, we're going to definitely have to go at it again.
We're going to have a rematch.
We definitely have to before we can just be friends again.
We got to settle this. I got to know where I stand. Like, I can't have this friend around who at any given moment decides that I'm talking too much shit. And he gets to whip my ass. That's not gonna work.
For me, it depends on the situation. Like, we can be friends for like 20 years, but if I walk in my house after a long day's work and you tossing my man's salad or doing some freaky shit in my damn kitchen,
God, that's what Deck's like though. But we're going.
Whoa, hey, I just met you all. I don't want to go there, but or if I walk in or something, just. It depends, or like you steal money from me, or
that's true.
You got if I got my last piece of cheesecake in the refrigerator, and I come home and you eating my last piece of cheesecake, and I gotta fight you. Those are really serious situations. So it depends on the it has nothing to do with the amount of time. For me, it's the situation. Like if I gotta fight you because you didn't stole some money from me, after I fight you, we're done. You done something to lead up to me having to put my hands on you. So
I have brothers, and we all fought, except one of my brothers. I never fought him, which is weird. So it's like it's kind of like if you're really close friends, you can get away with something like that. You can get away with having that altercation and still be friends later. Just like
Yeah, I think that's the key. You have to be like, you have to have a certain level of friendship first. Like, you can't just like be casual friends. If you're casual friends and you fight, it's over. But I mean, if you're a good friend with someone, I think that can maybe stand the test of time. Like, but Shug said it depends on what the damn fight's over.
Not stealing from me though. You definitely can't steal nothing from me and think that I'm gonna speak to you, let you come back in my house. That's
okay.
Question number 2. Is it a guy's responsibility to get a girl off during sex? Is it the same vice versa? Or is it, quote, every man for themselves?
Who wrote this?
Come on.
Where did you get this question from?
Guys, go ahead.
The way this
I think we can move on and like not answer that.
I think we're going to answer it.
I'll answer it.
I will say it is not, absolutely not, in any stretch of the imagination, every man for himself. Like, do not be ridiculous. If every man is every man for himself, you need to be with yourself, in the room, holding yourself, getting yourself off. If that's what you're going to, like, what do you, you sound, that sounds crazy to me. But some people really think like that. Like, why are you even in the game right now? Like, just stay home.
Yeah.
That's what I say. I'm not gonna go into further.
Shug, what you think?
Well, I think it depends on whether you're getting yourself off or if it's a team effort. Because if I'm by myself, I don't need like a whole bunch of Maxwell candles. No, I need 2 minutes, and then I can go by my day. But if it's us,
come on, good
and come on, good head, Dusty, all on the side, all on the back. But if I'm just, if it's a couple thing, no, it's a group goal to get to the mountaintop and climb that set. It's a teamwork make the dream work. Okay, so if you're like, oh, I have to get her off, and then that's it. No, because if everybody ain't busting on nuts, why'd you come? What you mean you ain't nasty? Why the fuck you came? I don't understand.
Oh my god!
I don't understand. It's supposed to be juices all in the air. I'm supposed to be just like drained. I'm supposed to be like you know how you take the orange and you put them in them little things and you squeeze it and get the juice out? That's supposed to be me. It's supposed to be me. It's supposed to be you. It's supposed to be us.
I'm pretty sure we just lost. I'm pretty sure that question in the comments just lost us another community. I'm not sure which one it was, but I know
any community because everyone out here is.
Which community? I'm just saying, if you're gonna be nasty, be nasty. Don't go in the bedroom. Don't go in the bedroom talking about some. Oh my god, I don't do that. Oh my god, I'm doing. No, you got to get it nasty, get it popping. What you mean?
Jesus, we lost the Christian community. That's what the hell we lost.
No, we lost. The only community we lost is Team Dex. I know the Christian community, and they're still here.
Okay, so okay. All them
the Saints is hanging in there.
All them Christians.
Any comments, Dex, on this one?
0 comments. We can move quickly. That's it.
If you have any questions, make sure you go onto our website, brotalklive.com, and make sure you hit the link that says Q&A. You can submit a question there, and if it's good, we will read it on air like that last one was.
Can y'all try to grammatically structure these questions, please?
I'm just saying.
It depends. Some of them kids did get left behind.
Like Jaden. Time for Jizza thoughts. These are thoughts that I have in my mind, which are sometimes out there, but we will try to get an answer to them. All right, guys. First question in Jizza thoughts today. What flavor is Juicy Fruit gum supposed to be? Like what fruit?
A mixture of flavors together.
Watered down fruit punch.
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
It's not vanilla.
Vanilla.
Boy.
I quit. Vanilla is a spice, not a fruit.
It's a bean. Like, what the hell? Vanilla. Juicy fruit. Vanilla is your answer?
Juicy fruit is strawberry and boysenberry.
Boysenberry?
Boysenberry. See, y'all ain't classy because y'all know about boysenberry. Boysenberry. Look it up. Look it up. I'm telling you, juicy fruit is strawberry, boysenberry, kiwi, mango with water.
Kiwi, mango, and water, Lord Jesus.
And grapple.
Watermelon.
And vanilla.
And vanilla.
And vanilla. If the number 2 pencil is number 2, why do we always use it? Why don't we use number?
Goodbye.
If you're a teacher. Teachers are number 2 pencil.
Lead density is the issue there.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he's smart.
Next.
Tries to be. All right. Next and last but not least, question. Serious question right here.
Ah!
If we
What?
tongue kiss in the mouth, back to an earlier question. If humans tongue kiss in the mouth, just like the earlier question, why do we get offended when people spit on us? It's the same bodily fluid. It's spit. You're swapping saliva.
Excuse me, can we?
So if your spouse
this
spits
picture?
on you, you shouldn't be
my-
mad. Should you not?
Oh God.
No,
Oh,
it
Father,
depends
help.
because the context. Like if you be like, "Fuck you, bitch," no, fuck you, you lip dick bastard. No, we gotta fight. We gotta
Yeah,
fight.
because you're not
But
gonna get in an argument with somebody and be like, "Yo, come here and let me kiss you." Like you won't do that. So
and you can because if they come, shut up and throw you on the bed. Come on, give me a kiss.
okay.
If
Never
butt
mind.
naked Nessie or no.
Never mind.
Can you make a butt naked Nessie or no? You know, sometimes that happens.
Come on, gas pedal.
Come on.
Gas pedal. All right.
All right. Well, can we
those
discuss
are
this
just the
picture?
thoughts for this week.
Can we discuss this picture? Can we discuss this picture? Where did you get that? That picture is.
Why you want to discuss it? You like that? You don't like that picture?
That picture.
That looks awful, and you know it.
That is. Where did you find that? First of all, let's discuss the magnitude of nastiness. First of all, it's these white folks and they old with no lips. And then there is
More teeth. They don't got no teeth in.
There's another community there.
and then there's this goddamn bridge to Terabithia of spit between the two of them. And no one wants to discuss. That is disgusting. And you know when white folks kiss, it looks gross because their lips go in like this. So they be kissing and they be bumping teeth. They be bumping teeth. That is disgusting. Don't use no picture like that. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I cost y'all so many audiences today, and I'm.
She said the bridge of therapy.
It's gross. I'm sorry. Carry on.
Send your jizz thoughts to BroTalkLive.com/Q&A or hit me up on Twitter at JUrbanLA. I will read them. Now it is time for Seats Boniface. Let me go first because I have some breaking news here. We might be adding someone else to the now seating crew. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's not just you, Brandy, anymore. If you don't know the story behind this, Shug, Brandy, back about a year ago, she was in concert. Where is it? In Florida?
South Africa.
Oh, sorry, South Africa. And it was a stadium of 97,000 seats. And there were 96,000 empty seats. And there was only 1,000 people showed up to her show. So that's why we're giving out Brandy seats, stadium seats. So anyone
y'all are
needs
disrespectful. That is so disrespectful.
But yeah, breaking news. Rick Ross apparently had a show in Charlotte, North Carolina the other night, and only 300 people showed up. And that stadium holds 12,000 seats. So Rick Ross may be getting added to the now seating crew.
Yikes.
Breaking news.
That is so embarrassing. Wow.
You guys have seats to give out this week? Go ahead.
I do. First and foremost, I can muster up more than 300 people to come to church.
Okay.
Yikes. Okay, my seat actually is pretty serious. The heat was happening today, and it got really nice on the East Coast. But as we all know, Philadelphia is like, I don't want to even call it that, like the land of the lawless. 8 people were shot on tonight already. It's not even 11 o'clock yet. These people couldn't even wait for the 11 o'clock. Like, 8 people shot? Why are you people so angry? I need everybody to take several seats, because if you think it's okay to shoot people, that's because you don't get what... Like, there's no... 8 people... Those of you who were doing the shooting on tonight, and those of you who will be doing the shooting in the future, because I live in Philadelphia, so of course there will be some shooting in the future, you all just need seats in graves with like cement drinks, because there's no you are ruining life for people who actually care.
Cement drapes?
Oh, wow.
Drinks. Cement drinks. Like a straw or something.
Like a cement arena, and then just have them sit in a mass grave.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Cool.
Okay, read it.
Next seat.
I have a seat since we're being a little bit serious. I was reading this story about these vegans, and because I like to look at different things to see what kind of stuff is out there. And so I saw the story of these vegans who were, I guess, against everything. You know, everyone's gluten free, this free and that free. These people were so vegan that they ended up like starving their infant to death, and so they're like serving life in prison. I don't want you to think that you need to be that vegan that you can't feed the baby. Like, I don't understand what happened. Like, what went wrong? Like, oh, we can't use animal products, so you starve the baby. Like, what happened? I'm confused. So they're like rotting away in jail because they're stupid. So they need to be seated, as they are. I guess the government said them.
Shug, do you have a seat?
I sure do. I'm so glad that we got to this part. My seat is for America.
Ooh.
The whole country.
The whole United States, with the emphasis on our government. If you have any conservative community sponsors, you're about to lose them. So I'm so sorry. I just want to tell you I'm sorry in advance. First of all, here is why I have a problem with a lot of things that goes on in the American government. We are so quick to police other countries. We want to bring back these 234. We want to go deep sea diving for this plane. Get the dude in Canada off coke. All of this stuff. But we have all of these terrible things that are happening right here in our own backyard. We want everybody else's landscape to look beautiful, but ours looks like shit. We have the worst education system. This student loan stuff is not even student loans to get people to invest in themselves. It's now a business to where just to keep people in debt and you can't even get a job to suffice for the copious amounts of debt that you're going to accumulate.
Vocabulary, you better use that statement.
Okay, University of Houston, go Cougs. This copious amount of debt that you're going to acquire throughout your 4 to 6 years. Because let's face it, a lot of people are having to not get scholarships, have to work. So you're not going to have 4-year graduates. That's going to be a thing of the past pretty soon. But we have so many things going on here, so many issues here, but we want to make sure that other countries are growing and flourishing and have the top technology when you got people who are graduating from high school but can't read at a 5th grade level.
Right.
They're going into things at a remedial level. So my seat is for America and the people who happen to run America, who they also read at a 9th grade level. Because if you've ever watched one of those what's them shits where they sit there and look at each other all day and make non-important decisions about my life and the taxes I gotta pay.
Meetings.
Yeah, them little meetings. They sit there and they just look at each other like, well, John, I don't know what's going on here, but Brenda's making a roast. Do you want to come on over? And
roast.
And I'm supposed to be just okay with everything. But yet, we have our own problems here. I'm not saying that America needs to be an isolationist country or we need to be like, fuck y'all niggas, I'm out of here. But we need to make sure that we can be a true example. Just because we're the land of the free and home of the brave, don't mean that all of our shit is correct. Because last time I checked, we got homeless people. We got people killing each other. I mean, all the things that we're trying to police in other countries, we have right here. So America needs to have a seat, work on our education, other things like that before we go trying to correct other countries.
But our homelessness is much better than the homelessness in these mud hut countries. So.
You cannot say mud hut countries.
Oh my God!
I don't think you can, sir. I don't think that's
Dex. Go ahead.
I don't think
something going on, Dex. What was going on?
Okay, so
you choking or something earlier?
You okay over there, Dex?
When she said that whole roast thing, I choked on my water. I couldn't take it. Like that killed me.
No, but, because I just don't get it. Because I mean, I challenge everybody before you go in somebody else's house, make sure your house is clean.
I hear that.
If your house ain't clean, don't worry about what's going on in my house, okay? Because I got scrubbing bubbles. Don't worry about what's going on in mine. Thank you very much.
Dex, do your seat.
All right, so my seat is gonna go to my hometown, police in my hometown, and also Shug's current state of residence, Texas. We're gonna go to Texas really quickly. This story was actually provided by a member of Team Dex, Mrs. Nikita the boss. Thank you for this seat that I'm gonna give out. What happened was there was a situation where a 93-year-old woman was outside of her house and waving a gun. Her nephew came out and said, "Give me this gun back." She said no because she wanted her car keys back, and he would not give her the car keys. He then called the cops, and the cops came there and shot this 93-year-old woman 5 times, killing her. And for some reason, a part of me really just feels like if the woman's 93 years old, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't take much effort for you to take that gun from her. I mean, like, you could have used like a taser or something like that, but you did not have to shoot this woman with a gun 5 times. So the cops need to be seated, and the nephew needs to be seated as well, because I'm pretty sure you could have got the gun out of her hand. You did not need to call the cops for that. So please be seated.
Goodness gracious. My seat. Yeah, that was a crazy seat. My seat's going to one of our panelists here who decided to go on his own and make a state-of-the-art shirt representing our show, Bro Talk. My seat is going to the infamous, the one Dexter Stuckey with his bandana tied around his arm. Dex, show him your bandana.
That's the one.
Show him your bandana.
That's the one with the bandana around the arm.
Looking stupid.
Like Instagram post with our Facebook style too.
It looks like he's gonna go get blood.
Not only, I mean, not to say anything wrong with the shirt, but I mean, you could have chosen another color than black. You're already dark enough. I mean, it looks like you just have a tattoo of all of our faces on your chest. So congratulations.
Oh my God!
You will get a seat and you will like it. So sit back and be mad.
Actually, I think I'm going to sue you, Dex, because you used my likeness and image without my express consent.
Let's sue him.
Come on here, I'm here for it. You think we can get on Judge Judy?
Instagram with X's on our faces, and it says Bro Talk with just his stupid looking face and that bandana. So, no, sir. Unacceptable.
I just want to say I like the shirt. I think it's very nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you for doing that. I mean, somebody has to promote the show. In public, you would think that these people would be more
advertising. Because when I first saw the shirt, I was like, oh wait, there's 4 faces. I only see 3. Oh, there's 4. So it's very informative.
Thank you.
I do think you could have picked a different color, maybe a canary yellow or a fluorescent beige to complement your skin tone. But I like the shirt.
Thank you.
Somebody got to support you because they're just ripping you a new one.
Clearly. All right, so Team Dex BS report. So we're going to take a trip to Atlanta now. All right, so...
Hold on. This is not Team Dex's BS report. This is Dex's BS. Team Dex. This shit doesn't exist. Start over.
Oh.
Oh my.
Really?
You go ahead and you go ahead, Sugar. You do it. Go ahead.
The boss has spoken, so let me retract my statement.
Let's go.
I guess Team Dex isn't a part of the BS report anymore. Anyway, so basically we're going to go to Atlanta where this bank teller is now looking for a new job. What happened was a man came to the bank at $31,000. The bank teller said that this guy had a common name, so she accidentally put this money into somebody else's account. The person whose account she put it in was a teenager, and they accidentally spent $25,000. And then they went to the bank to take more money out. And at that time, the account was flagged, so they said, oh, you can't take any more money out. The guy said, oh, I didn't know I was spending the money. It's supposed to be my inheritance. And they told him, no, it's not your inheritance. We accidentally put the money in your account, and we need it back. The guy said, I'll go home, and I'll go get the money, and I'll bring it back to you guys. He did not bring it back, so what they did was they sent the cops after him. The cops went to his house, and then the guy told them, well, I'll go, and I'll get things cleared up with the bank. After a couple of weeks or whatever, nope, the guy never came back. He never returned the money. So now they're looking to file criminal charges against the teenager, but not bringing back the money. Now, my question to you guys is: if a bank deposited money into your account in the sum of $31,000, would you spend any of it, or would you just go ahead and just let them know that they made an error so that they can get that fixed?
All 31,000 of it. I'm taking it right.
That's happened to me before. It wasn't 30,000. It was like 2,000. But I knew that it wasn't mine, so I just left it. And then like 4 days later, it was gone because like they're gonna do just what they did to them. They're gonna come after you for the money if you spend it. It wasn't yours. So it's not worth it, especially with the bank. I think you found it somewhere. But if you see it in your bank account, like don't not spend that money at all.
Yeah.
I mean. You shouldn't be flagging me and calling these cops because you made a mistake. Ain't my business you clicked left when you should have clicked right.
But, I mean, they're
I'm
going to
not-
come at you.
I
Literally,
mean,
they're
I
going to.
wouldn't-
You're going to pay the money back.
like,
There's no point in spending it.
For real,
I just don't understand what a teenager can spend $25,000 on.
Oh,
Like
I
you
understand.
I understand.
Like you can't buy a car, you can't buy a house. Like what are you buying? Like candy, like clothes. Like what are you doing?
Well, first of all, first thing I'm gonna do is if I log on to my Chase app and I see under my name there is 31 new thousand. It's some new thousands, and I ain't even got hundreds. It's some new thousands in my account. First off, I'ma shout. Whoever's
Come on,
coaching in this
Dad.
group, I'm a day,
That's
and
me.
I'm going to speak in full tongues.
Come on here.
Come
on, Tom. Come on, we
Then I'm
redeeming, baby.
gonna pay off my student loans, and then I'm gonna shut down the
You gonna pay
account.
tithes?
Do we lose connection or?
No, the answer is no.
Yeah.
So basically, when the cops came after you, you could be like, "Oh, well, go holler at Sally Mae for your money, because I don't got it."
No, because I'm gonna shut the account down, and I'm gonna move to a whole other state. Shut it down. I'm gonna pay off Sally. I'm gonna pay off. I don't have Sally Mae. I have Nailnet. I'm classy with my loans. I have Nailnet. I'm gonna pay off Nailnet, and I'm gonna say, "Suck it easy, Nailnet," and I'm gonna shut down my Chase, and I'm gonna go to Bank of America, and I'll be like, "Oh my God, somebody stole your money." That's just terrible.
Shug, I hope they come for you because you ain't trying to pay the church, and that's out of order.
First of all, the Bible says 10% of your increase as far as what you work for. I ain't work for that money. That's not a
10% of your
job.
first fruits, not what you work for. The Bible says 10% of your first.
Well, first of all, I'm reading from the new. I'm reading from the new. I'm reading from the new. I'm reading from the new American Barack Obama version of the Bible. So I don't really have to go by your rules. Thank you very much. My Bible says it's in the book of Ecclesiastics. You gotta look. And I got some of the lost books of the Bible, so I don't really have to do that.
I need a
Thank you
receipt for that.
Yeah, that money would be good as gone if it was up to me. I don't know where it would go, but
Y'all gonna be paying some money out your asses too.
It's not my fault. You messed up.
Exactly.
Yeah, tell that to the judge when they slamming that ass in jail.
And I will, judge.
I bet you I'd be able to post bail with all that money I got.
What
Boom.
the hell you want? They gonna freeze
Because
up accounts,
This
everything.
is what,
You
like,
put it in your
when-
mama name. That's why you put stuff
when,
in your mama name.
when we make a mistake, they wear us out for it. But let them make a mistake. It's like, oh, you knew
Psych.
that was a mistake. It's all right.
Sight.
Our fault.
God, what? Dex, what would you do? Would you spend it?
I don't know, because I was thinking about it. Like when you see like a large sum of money in your bank account, like when you get your regular paychecks, which is nowhere near $31,000, you're ready to you're thinking about going to Chipotle like right away or whatever. So I don't
Yes, God.
I don't know if I'll be able to just like keep my hands off that money. Like I would have to like maybe like $2,000, and then I'll leave it alone. And I'll be like, oh, I think you guys made a mistake and put money in my account or something like that. But like I just feel like I would have to touch it. Like I can't just like leave it alone completely. I need some of it.
So you telling me in your personal life right now you don't have 31,000 new dollars? New dollars.
Not right now.
Beneficial to your life?
Oh,
31,000?
no, I'm not saying it would be, and I'm saying it wouldn't be, but I'm just saying like I just would feel guilty if like this guy spent $25,000 in 3 days that was not his money. Like I just feel like there's some
I
type.
can spend $25,000 in 45 minutes if you give me a
Okay.
chance.
I just feel like there's a level of like decency that you kind of have to have. You know it's not yours, so that you just can't be out there like spending it frivolously.
But I'm broke too. Wait a minute, I'm broke too.
He probably shot a music video, like hired some strippers. Like
Let me tell you
he probably
something.
went the hell off.
If I looked at A Plus Federal Credit Union at 16 years old and they said, "Oh, hello, Miss Carter, you have $31,000 in your account," do I? Let's shut this. Give me that in cash. Shut that down. I'm not gonna take no. I'm not gonna give you. It wouldn't have been no 4 days. Cause let me tell you what I would have did. Went to the bank, said, "Hey, it's been great. Shut this shit down. Give me all my money," and walked out the door.
Please. I'd have had me a plane ticket, and I'd have been out of that country.
Oh,
that wasn't
God.
even Muslim
Okay.
country. Somebody working for me.
It's 25,000.
Be in Zimbabwe somewhere.
Having one of them working
What?
for me, making
I
more
would have
than
bought. I would have
30,000.
bought a smile. I would have bought with the island next to Beyonce's,
Come on here.
and
Come on,
I
y'all.
would have been like, "Hey, how's
I would've-
Solange?"
I would have bought a
Still
play date. I would have bought a
Okay.
play date with Blue Ivy or something like that.
Hell yeah.
Listen, y'all, 25. Come on.
Like, subscribe, tell a friend, and comment about the show. We are also online, BroTalkLive.com, and check us out on iTunes and Stitcher as well, so you can get the audio versions of the podcast. This is what the Bro Talk Live website looks like, and don't forget to check out our favorite special guest, Shug Avery. HighSociety.com. Also, you can check out on Vine, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are all of her accounts right there. Did I get them right?
Let me see. Did you get them right? Yeah. Yes. Yes. And yes. And make sure when y'all go to the High Society, y'all don't just check me out and look at the stuff that I write. Check out everybody's posts. Tell everybody about it. We got some really talented writers and photographers, and it's just all around just dope site. So big shout out to the High Society for the opportunity to be a writer for them. It's just really great people. So I'm excited. So y'all check us out.
Cool.
Absolutely. Also, Ty's book is still in stores if you want to get the true story of Ty Scene. We got Next, written by Lynette Malwini. Check it out wherever great books are sold. This has been another edition of Bro Talk. You guys got any shout-outs you want to give out?
Yes, I'll start with Nestor the Vesto, Pretty Boy Floyd, Colombian Princess. My co-workers who are watching, Miss Frame for watching and telling her classes to watch it. 3 kids who stopped me in the hallway. I can't remember the third child's name. But Tyrell and Zaire, thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all got your homework done, because if not, y'all already know.
I just have a few shout-outs. Shout out to my little brother, who I just found out over the weekend he actually watched the show. So shout out to my brother Mark and his girlfriend Ayana. Shout out to the student who stopped me and said, and let me know that I forgot my charger in the classroom, because I would have been absent today had he not done that. I'd also like to resent one of my shout-outs, the one that always goes to Nikki the Boss. You can't be on Team Dex and be taken seriously by me, so that's not going to work. So I'll be taking my shout-out back from all the previous weeks. Shout out to Danny, who always supports, Chrissy, and anybody else, everybody who just supported us. Shout out to our guests. You were hilarious today. We appreciate having you. And that's me.
Shug, you got any shout-out, Shug?
I want to shout out my mama for giving birth to such a legendary individual.
Come on!
I want to shout out to all of my friends who watch, all of my family members who support, and they still call me by my real name, and they make me take out the trash whenever I come visit. Keeps me humble. And shout out to Lurk Mafia, my group of bad bitches on Vine, and we talk shit, and nobody gonna do nothing because y'all can't fight us, so whatever. And shout out to Jesus, who is the head of my life. Hallelujah.
Come on.
And shout out to my little boo in Brooklyn. He my Brooklyn boo.
Okay.
Dex, Team Dex, good shout.
All right, so first I want to give a big shout out to Team Dex.
Hey.
Secondly, I want to give a shout out to Lane. Guys, Lane is trying to be the next Red Power Ranger in this Power Ranger movie, so support that cause. I want to give a shout out to the makers of the shirt today. They made me a couple different ones, so I'm really excited to kind of wear these out for the show now. I mean, I was running out of clothes, you know. So thank you for making me these the shirts, and then also I want to give
a big. More than one. You didn't tell us about any of these.
I mean,
this is crazy.
Right.
Oh, can you send me one? Can you send me like a tank top?
I will do that. I would definitely do that. You have
Okay,
to come back on the show too. You have to.
Okay,
I
but you
can't
gotta make
forget,
sure. You gotta
Alright,
make
and
sure they go over the breast.
And
Shout
also,
out to Shanae. I love you, baby.
and then one more big, huge shout out. Like I have to give a shout out. This show would not be possible without this person. On Thursday, it is the very last time Barbara Walters will be on The View, and I want to give a huge shout out to Mrs. It's like, no, I'm joking. I'm just joking. Thursday is Jason's birthday. Big shout out to Jason. Jason is a huge inspiration to all of us on this show. We love him. We thank him for putting this show together, and we truly appreciate you. And happy birthday. You can't celebrate your birthday on the show like others, but happy birthday.
Like you could. I know. But thank you. I really appreciate it.
We are a family. Like
I wish you had some cake to throw in your face.
Reaching up towards the sky.
I'll let you go. Shout out to Christina. Shug, can you give a shout out to Chelsea for me? This is my little sister. She loves you on Vine, and she.
Hey, Chelsea girl, how you doing, boo? Hey, sugar.
Shout out to everyone that watched. Shout out to the DJ Hoove, and shout out to Toxic. What's his name? Toxic Thoughts. What's Spence's name? Shout out to Spence.
Toxic Thoughts, Spence.
Yeah,
for doing some promo for us today, and also shout out, of course, to Dion, who always supports us doing the live tweets on the show and everything else.
And my youngin' Reggie. Shout out to Reg. I got you.
Shout out to Reggie Reg.
And Shug Nation. Shout out to Shug Nation.
Thank you so much, Shug, for coming on the show. Really appreciate it. You were phenomenal tonight. Hilarious. Hilarious. Yeah, this is it. So shout out to everybody. Thanks for watching Bro Talk, guys. We will see you guys next week. Dex wants to show his teeth before we go, so we'll let him do that, and we out.
Come on, Teeth.
Come on, T.